Hi, how are you? I'm Alvina Crayson, founder of Sessa for Life, which is an online community for women over the age of 40, Black women over the age of 40, because sometimes you just need a particular space that speaks to our particular needs. And I'm not covering business. Business is well covered out there, but there isn't so much looking at ourselves, looking at our lives, our families, our relationships, our finances, our health, our spirituality, our relationship with our body, and on it goes. And that's really what this community is here to focus in on. And in that vein, we are fast approaching 2026, and I'm sure people are going to be saying, "Oh, the year went so fast, and I can't believe we're here already, and it's going to be January before you know it." All true, but you have gone through 12 long months. They may have felt really quick, but I'm sure a lot has happened. And I just wanted to make sure that you gave yourself the opportunity to take some time, sit back, and think about what has happened and what would you like to see happen going forward. So we are going to just jump straight in. We've got 5 questions. You can pause, you can jot the questions down and sit back and go back to it later. But here they are. And it will give us an opportunity to start really thinking about how the year went for us and what we got out of it. So, first question. What were my biggest wins this year, big or small? So, my biggest win, I would say, would be gifting myself with a sabbatical. I don't know if it's going to be quite a year off, but it's definitely been a necessary period of time to just stop working on work and career and the treadmill and taking a pause to think about what I actually really want my life to look like and where I would like my life to go. It turned into a very eventful year, which meant I haven't quite ticked all the boxes of what I'd hoped I would be able to cover, but the time was definitely necessary. My smallest win, I would say would be getting to know and understand my body a bit better. It's on paper right now. There's a lot of implementation to do, but I definitely feel like I've made some steps towards having a stronger foundation of knowledge for my body and my health and what does and doesn't work for me. What were some of your biggest wins this year, and what were some small ones? Let me know. There we go. Okay. What challenges taught me lessons I needed? Oh my goodness, what challenges? They were numerous and monumental in number. Um, no, my challenges taught me that, and again, my stuff is very health related, so it's going to keep coming back to me and my body. But it definitely taught me that our bodies are not, segmented pieces. It's not like your head, your arm, your leg, your back. It really does all work together. What I'm thinking, what I'm eating, how I'm moving, my environment, how I'm moving in my environment, what I'm putting on my body, what I'm using to wash that I put on my body, all of it is linked. And as much as we keep being taught or marketed at as if everything is segmented, when we go to the doctors, they're looking at what particular area hurts. I've You can find that the pain in your knee is connected to a twinge in your shoulder because all the nerve endings or whatever are all linked. And I've had a number of learnings like that. So I would say getting to really get my head around my health challenges and seeing how to do better, look after me better, say no to things that are not so great for me, but make me feel momentarily good. All of these are lessons that I've taken on board. So, one cool thing I think for my mindset is really looking at challenges as gifts of learning. They don't always feel like that at the time. In fact, the very term challenge would mean that they don't feel like that at all at the time. But if we keep pushing through them and looking at all that came out of it, positive or negative, challenging, we definitely get something out of it. So what challenges taught you lessons that were needed? Where did I grow the most? Okay, do you know what? I grew the most in trusting myself, in believing in myself more. One of the challenges, one of the hardest things, I think, was just seeing how much I didn't value myself. I didn't value my skills. I didn't value my abilities. And it's just been a gift upon gift to have people from different spheres of my life letting me know how much they have valued my gifts, my skills. And for some who are particularly close to me, were able to highlight the fact that they find it strange that I don't see it and that this is not having a positive impact on where my life is going and how it could go. And also, it means I'm not sharing some of what I have in me with you guys. And that's the key thing about when we don't take advantage of our skills and abilities. Other people need what we have. And if we hold it back, feel shy, feel uh, our self-esteem is low, feel lack of confidence, so we don't get it out there, people are missing out. So that's, I think, where I grew. And I'm still growing. It's a long way to go, but I'm definitely starting to lean into it and believe that I have really good things to offer. I got good things to offer, guys. So yes, this is somewhere that I'm growing in. Where are you growing? What areas of my life need my focus and work in 2026? Goodness. Well, I mean, we already started. Self-belief is crucial, linked with self-value. So those are some of the areas I'm really going to work on. Um, continuing to build my relationships, family, friends, and a little bit of romance wouldn't, go amiss. So I am going to intentionally, and I think that's going to be my word for 2026 is intentionally. The remainder of this year is just going to be laying down foundations, tying up those loose ends, being really honest with myself about how I could have done more, asked for help, looked for information, pushed myself further to do more of what I wanted to get done in 2025, and then taking that learning and seeing how to implement it in 2026. So that's going to be my focus and work in 2026 is just getting out of there, getting out of my head, getting out of my little box of an environment, getting out of my particular friend groups, my particular work focus areas, and seeing what else is out there, really pushing and expanding my world and my perspective. So that's going to be my focus for 2026. And this is some of the good stuff that comes out of sitting and reflecting because you can sit there and think, oh, I'm so bored, or oh, I don't go out. Nobody wants to go out. Nobody calls me. Nobody. But sometimes it just means that the group that you have, as precious as they are and as valuable as they are, may need to be expanded so that you can get the value you want in your friendships, in your relationships, in your interests, in your hobbies, in your work. Um, so think about it really broadly when you're thinking about what your focus is for 2026 and what work you need to put into it. And work isn't just like paid work or sitting there grinding away. Work could be picking up the phone and getting in touch with people or going to an event by yourself because you want to and nobody else wants to go and making yourself speak to one or two people or saying yes to different things you're introduced to that you wouldn't normally say yes to. These are areas of the work when we hear about people doing the work. It doesn't have to sound so laborious. It actually could be a bingo card of joyful things to do. Today I went for a walk. Today I went to that event I've really wanted to go to. Today I joined an online community. Today I introduced myself to this person at work who I generally don't speak to, but really like their energy. And on and on and on it can go, you know? So that is what doing the work can look like. And final question, what do I want to carry forward into 2026? And what am I extremely happy to leave behind in 2025? Ask yourself, what do you want to take forward? What do you want to leave behind? I want to take forward this energy of intention and just trying it, just being like, it doesn't matter. it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't matter. There's loads of other people doing this. It doesn't matter that I get one or two people listening in or I get 200 people listening in. I want to do this because I just want to get it out there. And I'm going to try as much as possible to leave behind as much self-criticism, procrastination, lack of perseverance and consistency. All of these little bundles of irritation, I wish to leave them in 2025. They did what they did. They surfaced hot and heavy during 2025. So I really had to look them in the face and be like, you are the reason that I am not moving forward in the way I want to, and taking forward those parts of myself that pushed on through and said, nope, no more procrastination. I'm giving myself 15 minutes to sit here and stare at this screen, and then I'm going to just start typing, start making calls, start sending out those emails. Just do it. I mean, one thing I did do, which was a really good gift to myself, is to get a virtual PA. And she has been amazing. And I wouldn't literally be here talking to you right now if I didn't have her in my corner, pushing me on, being my little cheerleader, being my right hand woman in getting information and so on out. So I'm so excited to see where CESA will be growing now that my little team has grown to me and my virtual personal assistant. So just think about what resources you need that will help you get over yourself, that will help you put in place what you want to achieve going forward. Personal trainer, accountability partner, joining a community of financial freedom focused individuals, like I've done, looking at what is out there, talking to friends who are maybe quite, will hold you to account. And as much as it makes you uncomfortable, if you can get that balance of um, dealing with how uncomfortable you are, but also seeing the benefit and it makes you function, grab hold of them and see if they can't be somebody that helps you get over your own hurdles. Literally, the main thing is that 2025, 2026, they're kind of arbitrary in terms of we don't need to get stressed and carry this, it's a new year, it's a new life energy with you. It's not necessary. We're only using them as touchstones to be able to be like, okay, this is as good a time as any to start something new, to reflect on what I've been doing, to recalibrate and push forward with something else that I want to get moving and do that. Don't see it as something that's like, oh, it's another year and I've done nothing. I've done nothing. You've been doing so much, and each year, each step along the way, something is building within us until we'll be ready to do whatever it is that we really want to bring to life. So no more being hard on yourself. That's something you can definitely leave behind, and more about being your own personal cheerleader, looking at the great things that you can do and have done and are doing, and pushing that intention into 2026. So, congratulations on getting thus far, getting this far, and just holding it together as much as possible. As much as possible. It can look in so many different ways. For some, it was bouncing off the walls of energy and being on top of the world. For others, it was just making it through day after day, week after week, month after month until you've reached here. In all cases, well done, you. Honestly, well done, you. Round of applause. There we go. So I hope that these questions are helpful to you. Please get in touch. There's our email, sisterforlife@gmail.com, and let us know how it's going for you. If you have any questions, if you'd like to find out more about what we do here at Sister for Life, and if you want to take part in any of our webinars or coaching sessions or challenges, there will be a number of challenges. And one of the things that I love doing is 100 days. So from the 1st of January, we look at the first 100 days of activity. What do you want to focus in on and commit to for that first 100 days, roughly about the first 3 months of the year, the first quarter? What do you want to do to put yourself on the right track for the rest of the year? Keep it manageable, keep it realistic, keep it specific, but keep it something that keeps you motivated and excited. In any case, congratulations. All the best for the new year ahead. Hope to hear and catch up with you at some point. And take care. So from me, Elvina, Happy New Year and all the best for your future. Bye for now.